I don't know about you, but one thing that I've struggled with as a widow is making decisions. I'm talking about little things like which brand of dish soap to buy or even what are we going to have for dinner. It's even more paralyzing when it's something important, like having to figure out which middle school to send my son to or if I should sell the house. First, I want to explain why I think we get hung up on these decisions. Then I'll give you some helpful strategies along with some valuable advice that I actually got from a fortune cookie. There are a couple of obvious factors that I think play a part, like not having someone to bounce things off of, or now being the person who is completely responsible for, well, everything. But the one factor that I want to talk to you about today is called decision fatigue. This is the concept that each decision we make uses up energy and brain capacity, which eventually leads to fatigue. The fatigue adds to the difficulty in making the next decision. It's almost like we have a certain number of decisions that we can make in a day. This is why Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg chose to wear the same outfit every day, because it meant one less decision that they would have to make each morning. Decision fatigue is especially relevant to widows. I mean, think about how many decisions you have to make now. We had to add on the decisions that used to be our husband's responsibility. We are now the sole parents of our children, which comes with more decisions. And we're having to make choices on things that aren't our expertise, like where to buy tires. Now imagine if each decision you make takes away from your ability to make a clear headed choice on the next one. I look back on those early years and am now realizing why I had so many headaches and was so irritable. No wonder why one more little decision felt like it would push me over the edge. What can you do to help eliminate the number of decisions that you have to make? Start with identifying areas that you can plan ahead. Can you figure out the meals for the week instead of having to make that decision each day? Lay out clothes the night before so you don't have to start your day figuring it out. Basically, save the brain capacity for bigger decisions that will come up. Also, make a list in the order you need to do things so that you're only making that decision of priorities once instead of after each task. Reevaluate what is important to you. Chances are that this has changed since you became a widow. Knowing what you value helps to align your decisions with where you want to go. Next, determine who the people are that understand your values that you can go to for advice. Because I do still think it's important to have someone to bounce things off of that you can think things through with. Proverbs 11:14 says, "Where there is no guidance, a people falls, but in an abundance of counselors, there is safety." This can be a friend, another widow, a therapist, or a coach, just someone who understands where you're coming from. Finally, simplify. Realize that not every decision has to be made right now. I'm going to give you some advice that helped me. It came to me when I was struggling because I didn't have that person to reassure me with every decision anymore. Not someone with the same vested interest in my life or in my son's life. And it came to me from a fortune cookie. I actually still have it, and I don't think that you can see it, so I will read it to you. It says, "Make your judgment trustworthy by trusting it." I had to start trusting in my own judgment. trusting in my capability to make decisions and make them well. You have to start trusting in your judgment. You are capable of making decisions, even if you have doubts. I was talking to a widow friend of mine today, and she reminded me that sometimes there's a freedom in getting to make all of the decisions now. We both agreed that no, this isn't the life that we chose, but this is the life that we have, and it's okay to still see good in it. My name is Jaylene Olin, and if you want to work through any of these strategies together, you can message me or sign up for my free weekly newsletter. Both of the links should be in the description below. Also, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.